Have you ever pondered upon the Netherlands orientation year for highly educated persons visa? What is it exactly? Well, today we're about to dive into this intriguing program that the Netherlands has to offer. This unique visa is an opportunity for highly educated individuals worldwide to explore the vibrant culture, robust economy, and progressive societal values of the Netherlands. It's essential to understand the immigration processes, especially if you're planning to move abroad and the Netherlands is on your radar. This program is not just about moving to a new country, it's about embarking on an exciting journey, an adventure that could lead to fantastic career opportunities and a high quality of life. It's about unlocking the door to your future. So, if you're a highly educated individual looking to broaden your horizons, this could be your golden ticket. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of the Netherlands' unique visa program for the highly educated. First things first, what is the Netherlands orientation year for highly educated persons visa? This is a question that's been on the minds of many talented individuals across the globe. Let's dive right in. The Orientation Year Visa, officially known as the Orientation Year for Highly Educated Persons Visa, is a unique initiative by the Dutch government. It's designed to attract and retain international talent, acting as a bridge between global professionals and the vibrant Dutch job market. This visa provides a one-year window for highly educated individuals to explore the Netherlands, seek employment, or start their own business. The beauty of this visa is that it doesn't restrict you to a specific sector or job. Whether you're a tech wizard, a research enthusiast, a creative artist, or a business strategist, the Orientation Year Visa has got you covered. The purpose of this visa is twofold. First, it allows the Netherlands to tap into the abundant pool of global talent, enriching their local industries with fresh perspectives and innovative ideas. Second, it provides a platform for skilled individuals to take their career to new heights. By experiencing the dynamic work culture and robust economy of the Netherlands. Who does it target, you ask? Well, the clue is in the name. This visa is aimed at highly educated individuals who have proven their academic prowess by obtaining a master's or doctoral degree, or who have completed an internationally recognized program of higher education. But it's not only about academics. The Orientation Year Visa also welcomes those who have demonstrated their skills and expertise through practical experience. So, if you're a seasoned professional with a knack for innovation and a passion for excellence, this could be your stepping stone to an exciting new chapter in your career. In essence, this visa is a golden ticket for highly educated individuals seeking new opportunities in the Netherlands. It's more than just a permit. It's an invitation to broaden your horizons, challenge yourself, and contribute to the vibrant Dutch society. So, if you're ready to take the leap, stay tuned as we delve into the eligibility criteria in the next scene. So, who is eligible for this visa? Let's get straight into it. First and foremost, the Orientation Year Visa is specifically designed for highly educated individuals. This means you need to have completed a bachelor's or master's degree. But it's not just any degree. You need to have graduated from a top 200 institution globally, as per the latest QS or Times Higher Education World University rankings. Now let's talk about timing. Your degree must have been obtained within the last 3 years. So if you're someone who has recently graduated, you're in luck. On the other hand, if it's been more than 3 years, you might want to look at other options. The next eligibility criterion is age. The good news, there's no age limit for this visa. As long as you meet the educational requirements and your degree is recent enough, you could be 22 or 62, it doesn't matter. A critical point to note is that this visa is not just for those who have studied in the Netherlands. Even if you've never set foot in the country but meet the other requirements, you're still in the running for the Orientation Year Visa. Now, language proficiency is not explicitly listed as a requirement. However, having a good command of the English language can certainly be beneficial, especially when it comes to finding a job in the Netherlands. Lastly, don't forget about the intention to stay. You must be planning to spend the year in the Netherlands, not just use the visa as a stepping stone to other European countries. You have to be committed to immersing yourself in Dutch society. So there you have it. Those are the key eligibility criteria for for the orientation year visa. A recent degree from a top institution, no age limit, and a genuine intention to spend a year in the Netherlands. Remember, these are just the minimum requirements. The more you exceed them, the better your chances of success. Meeting the eligibility criteria is the first step towards obtaining the visa. What professions have a higher chance of getting preference in this program, you wonder? Well, the Netherlands, with its diverse and thriving economy, is always on the lookout for talented individuals in various sectors. However, some professions indeed have a higher demand, which could significantly tip the scales in your favor when applying for the orientation year for highly educated persons visa. Let's start with the tech industry. The Netherlands has a burgeoning tech scene, and there is a constant demand for skilled professionals in areas like software development, data analysis, AI, and cybersecurity. If you're armed with a degree and experience in these fields, you're already a step ahead. Next, we have engineering. With the country's focus on sustainable energy and infrastructure, professionals in civil, mechanical, electrical, and environmental engineering are highly sought after. So if you're an engineer with a passion for sustainability, the Netherlands could be your perfect match. The healthcare sector is another industry where demand is high. Doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals are needed to support the country's excellent healthcare system. Similarly, the education sector is always looking for qualified teachers, especially those who can teach in English. Don't forget about the creative industries. The Netherlands is known for its design and creative sector, including areas like fashion, graphic design, and architecture. If you're a creative professional, you might find plenty of opportunities waiting for you. Lastly, the field of research and development is a big deal in the Netherlands. The country is home to some of the world's leading research institutions and universities, and there's a strong demand for researchers in science and technology. Remember, this isn't an exhaustive list. The Netherlands offers opportunities in many other fields, but understanding the demand for certain professions can certainly give you an edge when applying for the visa. So to answer your question, what professions have a higher chance of getting preference in this program? It's those professions that are in high demand in the Netherlands. Having a profession in demand could significantly improve your chances of securing the visa. Now that we know what the visa is and who can apply, how does one go about the application process? Great question. And it's time to dive into the details. The application process for the Netherlands orientation year for highly educated persons visa is a multi-step journey that requires careful attention to detail. It's not as daunting as it may seem, though. Let's break it down step by step. The first step is to gather all your necessary documents. This includes your valid passport, proof of your academic qualifications, and any other documentation that demonstrates your eligibility for the program. This could be a diploma from a top 200 university worldwide, a master's or doctoral degree from a Dutch university or higher education institution, or proof of scientific research. Remember to have all these documents translated into English, Dutch, French, or German if they are in any other language. Next, you need to make sure you have a clear digital photo of yourself. The photo should be recent, have a plain light-colored background, and you should be looking straight at the camera. No fancy filters or effects, just a clear, honest representation of yourself. Once you've gathered all your documents and your photo, it's time to move on to the online application. You can find the application on the official website of the Immigration and Naturalization Service, or IND, of the Netherlands. Make sure to fill in all the details accurately and double-check everything before you submit. After you've submitted your application, you'll need to pay the application fee. As of February 2024, the fee is around €284, but it's always a good idea to check the most recent figures on the IND website. This fee is non-refundable, so make sure you've completed the application diligently. Once the application and the fee have been submitted, it's a waiting game. Your application will be reviewed by the IND, and they will make a decision based on the information and documentation you've provided. During this time, it's crucial to keep an eye on your email inbox. The IND will communicate with you through email, and you don't want to miss any important updates or requests for additional information. If you're asked for more information, respond as quickly and thoroughly as possible. This will help keep your application moving along smoothly. In the meantime, don't sit idle. Use this time to research more about life in the Netherlands, learn some Dutch, and start planning your move. The more prepared you are, the smoother your transition will be. Finally, if your application is approved, you'll receive a residence permit. This permit allows you to live, work, and study in the Netherlands for a year without needing a separate work permit. It's your golden ticket to the next chapter of your life in the Netherlands. Remember, this process is not just about filling out forms and ticking boxes. It's about presenting yourself as a valuable potential member of the Dutch society, a highly educated individual who can contribute positively to the country. So be honest, thorough, and diligent throughout the process. With the right preparation, the application process should be straightforward and manageable. And remember, every step you take brings you closer to your dream of living and working in the Netherlands. So don't be daunted by the process. Embrace it. It's all part of your journey. How can you improve your chances of getting your application approved? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Well, let's dive into some tips that could make your application for the Netherlands Orientation Year for Highly Educated Persons visa stand out in a sea of applicants. Firstly, it's all about preparation. Make sure you have all your necessary documents in order. This includes your educational certificates, proof of identity, and any other relevant documents. Also, ensure they are translated into English or Dutch, if they're in another language. Making sure you have all your documents ready and properly organized can save you a lot of headaches down the line. Next, let's talk about interviews. If you're called in for an interview, you need to be ready to answer questions about your qualifications, your career plans, and why you're interested in the Netherlands. Be honest, be clear, and be confident. This is your chance to show that you're not only qualified, but also motivated and enthusiastic about the opportunity. Another crucial aspect is to understand the job market in the Netherlands. Research the demand for your profession, and if there's a shortage in your field, highlight this in your application and your interview. Show them how you can contribute to the Dutch economy with your skills and expertise. Now, let's talk about the language. While English is widely spoken in the Netherlands, having a basic understanding of Dutch can give you an edge. It shows your commitment to integrating into the Dutch society, and trust me, that can score you some major points in your application. And here's a tip that's often overlooked. Make sure your application is free of errors. That means no spelling mistakes, no grammar errors, and definitely no factual inaccuracies. It may seem like a small thing, but a clean, error-free application shows attention to detail and professionalism. And lastly, don't rush the application process. Take your time to fill out the application accurately and completely. Missing information or hastily filled forms could lead to delays or even rejections, so patience is key here. Here's the thing. There's no magic formula to guarantee success, but these tips can certainly improve your chances. It's all about presenting yourself as the best candidate for the program and showing the Dutch authorities that you are a valuable addition to their society. And remember this, don't get discouraged if you face hurdles along the way. Keep your goal in sight, stay positive, and keep pushing forward. Sometimes perseverance is the key to success. Remember, a well-prepared application is a successful application. So prepare well, and good luck with your application journey. What can you expect in terms of processing times and other necessary details about the program? Let's dive into the timeline of things. The average processing time for the Netherlands Orientation Year for Highly Educated Persons visa is 90 days. That's about 3 months. However, this is an average, and it's important to remember that your individual case may take a bit more or less time. So don't hit the panic button if you're nearing the 3-month mark without a response. It's also worth noting that the 90-day clock starts ticking from the day your application is received by the authorities, not from the day you sent it. So, allow some buffer time for your application to reach them, especially if you're sending it by mail. Now, you might be wondering, what could potentially delay your application? Well, several factors could lengthen the processing time. For instance, if your application is incomplete or contains errors, it will be returned for corrections, which will definitely add to your wait time. So ensure your application is in tip-top shape before you send it off. Another factor that could delay your application is if your situation is complex. For example, if you've lived in multiple countries in the past few years, it may take longer to verify your information. So, if you have a complicated case, be prepared for a potentially longer wait. In terms of other important details, it is crucial to remember that this visa is valid for 1 year and cannot be extended. So make the most of this year. Use it to find a job or start a business. Remember, the whole point of this visa is to allow you to demonstrate your skills and talents in the Netherlands and hopefully make a valuable contribution to the Dutch economy. Also, once you've secured a job or started a business, you'll need to apply for a different type of residence permit. This is something to keep in mind as you plan your year. Moreover, while you're on this visa, you're permitted to work without any restrictions. That means you can work full-time, part-time, as a freelancer, or start your own business. You have complete liberty to shape your career path during this year. One last point to note is that while you're on this visa, you're allowed to leave and re-enter the Netherlands multiple times. This flexibility can be particularly beneficial if you're planning to travel or if you have commitments elsewhere. So in summary, expect the processing time for your visa to be around 3 months. Be thorough with your application to avoid delays. Use your year wisely and remember, you can work without restrictions and travel freely. Patience is key during the processing period. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded in due time. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to the Netherlands orientation year for highly educated persons visa. We've taken you through the ins and outs of this unique visa program designed specifically for the brightest minds seeking opportunities in the Netherlands. Let's quickly recap the key points. This visa program opens up a 1-year window for highly educated individuals to seek employment or start a business in the Netherlands. Its target audience is primarily recent graduates and researchers from outside the European Union who possess a certain level of academic or scientific achievement. Eligibility is assessed on a points-based system, where your chances of success increase with your level of education, experience, and the demand for your profession in the Netherlands. Remember, those in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics have a higher likelihood of meeting the eligibility criteria. The application process is comprehensive, requiring a great deal of preparation and documentation. Patience and attention to detail are your allies here. You'll need to submit proof of your qualifications, work history, and other relevant details to make your case as strong as possible. We also shared some tips to improve your chances of success, including tailoring your application to highlight your skills and expertise, and ensuring that your documents are correctly translated and authenticated. Processing times can vary, but you can typically expect a decision within 3 months. There are also costs associated with the application, which you should factor into your planning. Remember, each step in this process is crucial, so don't skip or rush through any part of it. The Netherlands is a land of opportunity, and this visa could be your ticket to a fulfilling career in one of the world's most prosperous and innovative countries. With this knowledge at your fingertips, you are well on your way to navigating the Netherlands' unique visa program for highly educated individuals. Good luck!